So you're single, but now with the new year, you want to finally have somebody to share your life with, somebody to open up to watch movies with, to dream with you about the future. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? The problem is this person is just not easy to find. Well, you clicked on the right video because I have a few tips that will definitely help you not be single in 2023. And the first tip might seem counterintuitive, but trust me, it's the biggest lesson in dating that you will ever learn. And it's not an easy one. Get used to the idea of being rejected. It took me way too long to learn this, but when I did, it honestly changed my life. Guess what? Not everyone wants to date you. And that is true for everybody. So when you ask someone out, when you DM or message a girl on Tinder, understand she might very well say no. She might even ghost you and not say anything at all. But that says everything you need to know, doesn't it? She's not into it. Truth is, when I was single, I was getting rejected left and right, man. But the weird thing is, the more you get rejected, the higher the chances of you finally getting that, yes, I will go out with you. Why? Because if you're getting rejected, it means you're actually trying. It means you're putting yourself out there. When you're scared of rejection, you never reach out. You don't ask anyone out because you're terrified of getting that no. But no's are normal and they will happen. So be okay with it. My next tip for you is to stop stressing about the budget. A lot of guys get scared of asking a girl out on a date because they think that the date itself will be very expensive, and I get it. A nice dinner nowadays, it can actually cost hundreds of dollars, right? And the date might not even go that well, so it's an expensive risk. The solution is to come up with a budget-friendly date. Honestly, these tend to be more fun anyway, like an activity, bowling, hiking, a sunset walk. That sounds more fun than a stuffy, proper restaurant, right? Where you're both trying to act cool and keep your posture, and she orders a $30 salad, doesn't even eat it. Those can be really boring dates. Keep it low-key. Keep it low budget, and that's fine. I'm a fan of day dates. If you can grab coffee, get to meet this person, see what they're all about without breaking the bank, that is the way to go. Then, only if the first date goes well, you can have a dinner later on your second, third, or fourth date. Now, if you're serious about not being single in 2023, you should make sure that you smell great 100% of the time. It's obvious that smelling great is a big part of attraction in general. Obviously, wearing deodorant, taking a shower, those are basics, but you have to go above and beyond that. I talk a lot about fragrances here on the channel, but my recommendation for you is to take 20 to 30 minutes to do some research on your own to find out which fragrances are seductive, which fragrances are going to be attractive. There are so many fragrances out right now, and I get that it's hard to choose just one. The good news is you don't have to choose just one. With today's video sponsor, Scentbird, you can actually choose from thousands of fragrances, and they send you a vial like this, which is enough for at least 30 days. Then next month, you get to try a new one. Look, if you're not trying to spend $100 or more for a fragrance, this is by far the best way to smell great and to test out expensive designer fragrances for a month before committing to buy the full bottle. So I've been using Scentbird for 4, maybe 5 years now. And their smart packaging just makes it so easy. You just twist and then spray. It's as easy as that. And they have so many fragrances to choose from. I mean, I have Aventus from Creed, Tamarindo by Mimo Paris, and even Parfums de Marly Pegasus. They have brands like Versace, Calvin Klein, Dolce & Gabbana, Prada, and so many more on their website. Just pick your favorites and they will send them to you every single month. They say that these vials last for 30 days. I tend to disagree. I truly believe that they last over a month just because I don't spray them multiple times a day. So if you're wearing this fragrance every other day or every few days, these will last you months. Scentbird is just a really cool place to discover, explore, learn about, and experience new scents. All of that is way better than just buying one bottle and being stuck with that same fragrance for months without being able to try something new. And even though it's already affordable, if you use my coupon code, you get 55% off, which means it's just a little over $8 for your first month. That's a crazy low price. So check out the first link in my bio, choose your favorite fragrance, and smell your best in 2023. Get ready for those dates. The next tip that I have for you is don't be desperate. Don't go on every single date. Don't move heaven and earth to go on a date with someone just because you're gonna get FOMO if you don't. The truth is, you need to be more selective. The more desperate you are for a partner, the higher the chances that you will actually attract the wrong person. There's that saying, best things happen when you least expect it, and it's true. I truly believe that. It's not when you're thirsting over IG girls, right? When you're literally scrolling on IG every single day looking for IG girls, just DMing girls, looking through Tinder every single day. If you're being desperate for something, people will smell that a mile away. If it's 2 a.m., the bar is shutting down, and you're talking to every single girl at the bar, you're desperate. Take a look at your actions and try to pull back a little bit. Don't be so desperate because your time will come. This next tip that I have for you guys is pretty interesting. It worked for me in my relationship, and I'm gonna share this tip with you guys. I don't think I have before. You should FaceTime them before you meet them in person. Now, some of you know this already, but I DM'd a beautiful girl once. And fast forward to now, she's my girlfriend. We've been dating for 3 years. Now, back when I was single, I wasn't DMing a lot of girls. I think I DM'd maybe a handful of girls. That is it the whole time. When they replied, my move was pretty bold. I'm not gonna lie. I messaged her, she messaged me back, and I said, cool, let's FaceTime. She was actually shocked that I asked her to FaceTime right away. But here's the truth. Until I actually talk to someone and see what they're like in real time, I won't know if I'll enjoy spending time with that person. FaceTiming takes care of that. It breaks the ice. It also helps that it's somewhat shocking and bold to ask to FaceTime so soon. It's not gonna work every single time, but it breaks the mold. It breaks the boring patterns of texting small talk back and forth. I don't know about you guys, but it gets boring, man. You're just having the same conversation with 18 girls on Tinder. It's like, hey, what's going on? What's your day like? Yeah, what do you do for work? I'm like, it's the same thing over and over again. It gets really boring. And if it gets boring for us guys, I'm sure it's getting boring for the girls too. So FaceTime them, break the mold, break the pattern. By the way, if you're learning anything new from this video, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button below. It would mean the world to me if you join the YouTube family. My job here is to make you live a better life, to help you look your best, to help you with your dates in 2023. So if that sounds good, hit the subscribe button below. I'm looking out for my fam, especially for you guys who just hit the subscribe button or if you've been a subscriber for a while. That's why you should be smart and you should definitely identify red flags early on. Red flags being anything that's bad, anything that might seem negative, right? If the person you're seeing, maybe you've been out on a few dates already, a month or two have gone by, this person then lies to you about something that's meaningful or is rude to you in front of your friends, right? Disrespects you in some way. These are big waving red flags. And if they're getting waved this early in a relationship, or not even into a relationship, just dating, you should really reconsider seeing this person again because it's probably a waste of your valuable time. Time that could actually be invested into a person who doesn't disrespect you in public or doesn't lie to your face. What I will say about this though is don't go overboard. Don't proactively be seeking out red flags because that tends to skew how you see things, You might even interpret something meaningless as a red flag because you're kind of looking for it. You're actively searching, almost expecting it. Be aware that they might happen at some point, and if they do, you should act accordingly. Talk to them, figure out what the deal is, assess the situation, and then make a thoughtful decision. But the truth is, if this person is disrespecting you, causing some kind of drama or just waving these red flags around in the beginning of a relationship, you should definitely know this person is probably not the right one for you, and that's okay. Time to move on unless you want to see those red flags again, and I'm assuming that you do not. Thank you, Sandbird, for sponsoring today's video. Check out the links below, and if you want to look your best on your next date, check out this video here. In this video, I go over the hottest men's fashion trends for 2023, so you definitely want to check it out to make sure that you look amazing.